Hello, and thank you for watching the replay. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Hi, my name is Shaquita. Sorry about that. Let me get this. Hey, Mai, thank you for coming. And my name is Shaquita, and I am here every day giving you some tips about stress, about skincare, and about living a holistic, healthy lifestyle. Hi, Mai. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today again. I certainly appreciate it. And I know that you saw the topic of today is stress and skincare. Thank you for the hearts too. Stress and skincare. Does it sound related? Is it related? What do they have to do with each other? Okay. So I do have a blog about this on majesticbodycare.com if you care to take a look. You can also get a free skin detox guide when you go there. Okay. So, hey Nisi. Good to see you again, lady. I had just started talking about stress and skincare. Oh, okay. She told me about you. Okay, good. Well, it's nice to meet you. All right. So, hi, lady. So, have y'all ever noticed that during like emotional times or times of turmoil that you will notice that your skin will begin to react or act up or give you a rash or anything like that? Especially those with eczema, maybe dry skin issues, acne, things like that will start to act up. Yes. Yes. So, especially when you have things like eczema, acne, it will begin to show itself under extreme emotional and stress conditions. So, I don't personally I don't personally have eczema, but my children do. And I remember when I was in college and I would have like a big test or a big exam coming up and I would get a little nervous. I would notice I would have red marks and blotches all over my skin. It'll come on my hands, everywhere. I have red blotches all over the place. Thank you for the heart, Sneezy. And I just started to correlate, hey, I get these red blotches when I'm stressed out. So, hello, JR. Thank you for joining. I would notice that these red blotches would they were kind of like hives, except it didn't have any raised bumps or anything. It was just like red blotches all over. So it wouldn't be like bumps or anything, but yeah, that would happen. Even though I don't have any type of eczema or skin disorders in that way, I would still get it. So I've come to find out through research, through having my skincare company, things like that, that skin and stress are very closely related, because you can't have one body system reacting and not another body system, because all things are connected within the body, right? So if you have mental tension, if you have mental stress, yes, if you have mental tension, mental stress going on, then you're definitely going to see it come out a lot of times on the skin. Even if you don't have an issue with like prescribed or diagnosed acne, you'll begin to see bumps show up, all type of just pimples and things like that showing up, because all the body systems are interconnected and they do affect each other. So I don't know if you've ever thought of it that way, but it is true, because we have a lot of stress going on, a lot of things that we have to be responsible for, whether it's work stress, whether it's relationship stressors, body image stressors, or pressure to look a certain way. That is a lot on women. Thank y'all for the hearts. Mother and daughter duo. Thank y'all for the hearts. It's a lot of pressure, yes, to look a certain. Oh, yes, that's a good point, Nisi. Hormones acting up, especially in women of all ages, from all the way from teenage all the way up to menopause. and beyond. Women have a lot of hormones going on for different reasons. So it's important that we just take a look at our skin and, how stress plays a part in that, and how you can begin to control the way that your skin looks by taking a hold of your stress and managing the stress in your life. So how can you begin to do that? When you start to notice that you have some mental tension building up, thank you for the heart, Sean, then you can begin to take a look at what all is on your plate at the time. Do you have a lot going on? Do you need to rearrange and remanage your time? I did a Periscope about time management about 3 days ago, and it was very helpful. What you do, you just take a look at your day and what you're actually doing, so that you can see, what you're spending your time on, so that you can begin to rearrange your time into, productive things that are also going to help you move along in your day, instead of just, switching from here to there and not really getting much done, but feeling like you've done a million things but didn't get anything done. That's so frustrating. So the first thing you need to do is, take a hold of your time. Take a hold of your time management. Start to get some things off of your plate. And also another big one that I want you to think about, thank y'all for the hearts, is your food and nutrition. So when you're extra stressed out, a lot of people tend to, eat out, eat fast food, because you're on the go, you're in a rush. You don't really have time to think about meal planning and things like that, and that goes back with time management. So, you want to make sure that you're staying on top of what you're eating, making sure that you are getting the nutrients that your skin needs, like vitamin E, like vitamin C, like antioxidants. You're not going to find that in fast food or any of those type of things that's just quick, fast, microwavable, So it's very important that you take a hold of your food, because food also affects how you feel. When you're eating a lot of comfort foods, a lot of carbs, things like that, if you're eating the wrong type of carbs, it'll tend to spike your blood pressure, your blood sugar way up. Then you'll end up crashing. And you do not want to do that. That is a point of stress as well. So that's where food and nutrition comes in. You meal plan, and then you go ahead and plan out what you're going to have, so that you can be on top of that, and you won't have to deal with these different stressors, rashes, eczema flaring up. A lot of times, have y'all ever dealt with a child that has eczema? Because a lot of times the child will begin to have a flare-up when they have a big emotional reaction to something. Oh, you have, Nisi? Yes. So they have a lot of times they get so frustrated because they're itching so bad, and the itching won't stop. The itching can't stop. Then on top of that, they're frustrated about that, so they begin scratching. The scratching leads to the wound opening and weeping, and just causing it. Sometimes it can even cause infection. So it's just a vicious cycle. They're upset that they're itching, and then the itching is making them upset. Or they'll be upset about something totally different. They start itching, and it just begins the vicious cycle all over again. And that's also, thank y'all for the hearts, that's also true with adults. Adults go through the same thing when they have eczema. Both are really, something to really take serious. I do recommend that you stay on top of it if you do have something like eczema or something like that, to make sure you're staying on top of it so that you can have homeostasis in your body. Homeostasis is when your body is able to maintain itself. Okay? So if you're having, if your child or you are suffering from breakouts, things like that, make sure you're reaching out to somebody. I can help. If you want to, if it's a severe issue, then you would need to consult with a doctor, but I can help at the beginning stages, on exactly what type of steps that you would need to start with if you're having an issue with stress and skincare as a vicious cycle, just going around and around, because it can be vicious, y'all. I've seen it happen, and the only thing that can help is if you find something very good to put on top of it that's going to begin to heal that skin. A lot of times people are prescribed the steroid creams that their doctor prescribes, which will stop the symptoms. It'll stop the itching, but it will only be temporary, and it will not begin to heal that wound. So, we want to begin to heal that wound inside and out. That's why it's important to know what the foundation of the skin flare-up is. Because a lot of times the skin flare-up is from stress. Okay, stress that has manifested itself into something else, which could be like in my case when I had the skin rashes coming up. My stress from having that exam, from having that test, from having that paper to write would just come out on my skin. And that's because I had just been so, nervous about the actual test. It just came out. So y'all, make sure you're watching your health. Make sure you're being careful about that. And make sure that you're staying on top of your amount of stress that you're taking in every day. Okay. So that is the word for today, you all. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow around the same time. Did y'all have anything that you wanted to add, or maybe a question or anything from me? Thank y'all for the heart so much. I wish I could give some back. Did y'all have any questions or anything from me? I know there's a delay with Periscope. No? Okay, well, I so appreciate y'all coming and being here with me. And y'all remember, oh, thank you, Nisi. And thank you for coming and joining me once again. I appreciate you. Definitely, I appreciate you. So I will see y'all again tomorrow. Hopefully I can pop back on later tonight and, have like a little girl talk, or, whoever pops in, we can talk about some things. All right. Thank y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.